Okay, hi, what's up guys? This is Doza Hates His Car, and this is my 1997 Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. It's a project car that I have been working on the past 2 years. This is kind of where we're standing right now. Today's the day that we pull this engine and start getting ourselves set up for the rest of this project. So, tow truck's getting here now. Fire. So we got the car to the shop, and this is crazy. Look at this. The AAA driver dented my intercooler. So I have to talk to them about that. Yeah, but we're here waiting on my friend to get here to his shop. Okay, we made it to Amir's shop. Say hi, Amir.
One Elite Track Performance.
One Elite Track Performance. This is where we're going to be getting our engine pulled. Just exciting. Check out his build. This is Miata. This goes roll cage. Fire. Fabbed this up all himself. So for all your fab and automotive needs, One Elite Track Performance. Small promo. Okay, it's the next day. We ended up working on Amir's boat yesterday. Well, Amir did most of the work. I'm not gonna front.
You did all the work.
So yeah, we're gonna get to cleaning the shop and getting ourselves set up to pull the engine.
Alright guys, shop's clean. We're about to pull in the car, and we're about to pull in the lift and pull the engine.
Let's do it. Okay, cool. So now we have both cars in. We got really windy outside, so we went ahead and closed up shop. You can tell by how fast that exhaust fan is moving right now. We're gonna do a compression test right now before we start moving forward towards pulling the engine. Just kind of see the life of the engine, kind of where we're at. So let's go ahead and get that started. Compression numbers are good. Now we're draining the car of fluids and starting to take her out. So yeah. Okay, so we've disconnected everything from the top side that needs to be removed before we start removing the engine. That being everything from cooling, AC, essentially everything that connects to the engine. A good note that Amir had made earlier was that if it connects to the firewall, you probably have to disconnect from the engine. So now what we're gonna move on is moving the car up on the lift and taking off everything from the bottom side. So that'd be things from like the drivetrain, all suspension components and so forth. So we could lower the subframe and from there continue working on the engine. Yeah. Okay, now that we have the car up, we can start off by removing the exhaust. From there, we're gonna remove the drivetrain. And once the drivetrain's off, we're gonna be able to lower the car down again to remove some motor mounts and a couple other components, like the steering rack. And then from there, we'll be able to lower the engine onto the floor. And then from there, we'll take everything else off. The engine is set.
I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm sorry. Alright, we're lifting.
Yeah, you can't wait. Put my cousin on. I'm perfect. I jacked you 200, dude. Ever? Perfect. Perfect.
It's better off that you have
Boom, just like that. Engine is pulled along with the front subframe. We're gonna need to separate that, but it's out. Okay, so we're back now. The LA fires kind of put a little pause to the project, but we're back like a day or two later. Today we're gonna separate the engine and the transmission from the suspension components and the subframe, so we can turn that car, the chassis, into a roller, separate the transmission and the engine, and put the engine on a stand, which we have over here. And yeah, I'll tow this home. I'll start working on the engine when I'm capable, and we'll start getting the project going. Fire. And just like that, engine's out. Transmission and engine are still connected. Subframe and suspension components aren't connected. We're gonna attach that to the chassis right now so that we can have a rolling shell, and then we'll start working on taking this apart a little bit. Okay, so I forgot to record the whole us taking the car out, but we took the car out, cleaned up all the oil and stains we made, and I have everything over here. Everything from the front mount to the engine, transmission, the car's a roller. This was step one of the VR4 build.
The next day.
Okay, so we have the engine and the transmission stuff on this stand, so we can now separate this and get the engine on an engine stand. So right now I just finished taking off all the bolts that run on this. One note, there was a really tricky bolt under here. You can see can you get a little closer? It kind of sticks out a little bit. Amir was actually, turn around, show Amir. Amir was actually the one that helped us out here. What he did was he used an extension with the ratchet behind the exhaust manifold back here to where there's an opening right behind this. So if you're doing this and you need to do this, but yeah, now we're gonna separate this and look at what we're working with. Okay, I have no idea what we forgot to record, but we're here now. We're taking off the clutch and flywheel so we can start getting the engine set on our handy dandy engine stand. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So engine is finally on our stand. We have the clutch and flywheel over here, transmission over there, transfer case there, and chassis at home. It just took us about 2-3 days. A couple things in the way, but we got it done.